Hey there everybody, it's Jeff from Achievement Hunter, and I am going to attempt to do a one take on this very long video for Devil's Brigade. This is just Chapter 1. This is going to be dog tags 1 through 22, and when the game first starts out, you're going to see a picturesque waterfall. It's beautiful. And like all waterfalls, it has hidden secrets. So go in there, find your dead dude, grab your first dog tag of the game, look at that number 1, come back out, and you're like, you know what, that was kind of cool. Let's go back and check that out. Let's come out, and it's all like dramatic, and yeah, I like it. Okay, not too far after that, you go into this room to fight this guy. Instead of fighting him, I'm gonna run over here and be a little like, yoink, dog tag, 500 experience. And after that, you're gonna have to go up a hill to push a truck down to break open a door, and surrounded by explosives right here before you do that is another dead dude. I have no idea who killed all these guys, but they were pretty proficient at it. So there's 95 dog tags in this game, and it's going to take us a while to get through that. So it's probably going to take me 4 or 5 videos. Okay, right after that, after you break that door open, you're going to go in here. You're going to see this boarded up door you got to break down. There's the hatch from Lost over there on the right. We'll do another video for that. And here's your dude. Be sure to activate your feral sense if you get lost and have trouble finding him. Then you're going to immediately jump up here. After you go back into that main area, there's going to be one dude down there. Give him a little lungey lunge, and uh-oh, somebody has lost his brain. And back on that door is, sure enough, number 5, I believe, of our 95. So we got 90 to go. We're practically there. Okay. Now, in this room, after you fight a bunch of dudes, you'll know it because there's a bunch of dudes to fight in a room, you're going to climb up this rope in one of like 1,000 temples. I'm not sure. The game says you're in the jungle. I'm not sure what jungle, but whoever the indigenous people of this jungle were, they loved to build stone temples, and they did the shit out of it. Okay, you're supposed to go the other way on that rope, but if you come over here, you can get your dog tag, and another 500 experience. Rinse, repeat, you get the idea. Okay, you can see on the right there, that's where we came from. That's where our rope was. You go this way, drop down, and conveniently next to yet another door is another dog tag. And I think that means he leveled. I'm not sure. Okay, moving along, you're going to go down. They want you to go down to the right there. You see a couple dudes waiting for you. They don't notice you even though you're right in front of them. But instead, go over here to the left, and there's an oddly glowing dead guy. I think that he must have died of some sort of radioactive poisoning, which would make this like a Hulk game. But speaking of the Hulk, there's the Leviathan. He's the first kind of semi-boss you fight. Maybe you bite him. I don't know. Wolverine's kind of a feral dude. Anyway, immediately run over here and push this... what do you call it, statue, to get into this hidden room and find your deal. Good idea regardless, because that guy is kind of tough, and he can't hit you when you're in this room, so it's kind of like a nice little place to save and heal up. I don't know why I said save, because you don't save, but you can heal up. I guess save your blood. Okay, so that's number 9 for us. Moving along, you're going to, after you defeat the Leviathan, you got to climb these, what do you call them, things, vines or whatever, and then have a lot of trouble getting off of them for some reason. Come over here, and oh, that's convenient. That door's broken. Let me see if I just... And we're in there. And follow it all the way to the back, and I have a feeling there's going to be a glowy dead dude. And sure enough, there is. Alright, we got the dog tags. Now we can notify his next of kin. That, unfortunately, he's perished. Okay, now we're in the Weapon X facility. When you first wake up and get out of the water chamber thing, go to the right there, and you'll get your first dog tag in this area. And this is going to be kind of confusing to explain where all these are. Right after you go outside that first room, you'll see another room. The green rooms you can go into, the red ones you can't. So that's a green room you go in, and there's a dude hanging out. Then we're going to go through here. You're going to drop down that area, and then you're going to make you do the button mash. Love the button mash. To come in here, and this guy who was hanging out with some barrels of something that probably weren't healthy for him. That's why he's dead. Now, when you get the power cell and you activate the lift, which you'll know when you get there because you have to do it to continue. Very linear game. You're supposed to go for a right there, but instead, hop up on this guy, grab a ledge, and then shimmy on over. Hopefully soon we'll get some clothes, because as much as I like Wolverine, I would prefer to see him, you know, with clothes on. Okay, there's this guy hanging out, and now... Going back to there, we're going to get to a point where there are all these machine guns. You can go around one of them. After you do that, you knock out that turret, go all the way down here and to the right, and you're going to be in some sort of a locker room type deal, and you get a little health boost over there. Luckily, somebody had some DNA laying around for you, which is pretty cool. You're like, tastes like Helix. And then you come over here, and here's this dude laying about, lazing about, as it were. All right. Number 15. Now, after you meet the doctor and she restores your feral sense, she leaves, go into the room where she was, which is right there, and there's a dude waiting for you. Is it like the same guy that dies every time? I don't know. Okay, anyway, now you're going to come down here. You're supposed to go in this room to continue, but at the end of this hallway is another little room you can go into, and I have a feeling number 16 is going to be waiting for us. Oh, yeah, there he is, glowing in the corner, looking exactly like the other 15 dudes that we took dog tags from. All right, I'm starting to notice some similarities here. Okay, moving along, you're going to go into this room before you... That's after you head down those stairs before you go into that other area that was straight, and another 500. All right, then you're going to get into this room where you have to get across. The only way to do it, to my knowledge, is to lunge. So you lunge and kill that dude, lunge and kill that dude, and then there's going to be all these, like, I guess they're cells over here. And one of them, hopefully, if everything is going to go according to plan, and I think it will, because I edited this, yes, there's a dude hanging out in this cell. Okay. Getting close. We only have, I think, 3 more to finish out Chapter 1. Okay, you're going to have a big battle in that room. Then you have to push a truck around to get up on a beam to shimmy. So that's where that dude is. Then after you shimmy across the beam, looking very dainty as you do it, you'll go down here, and you're supposed to continue along down into that area where those guys are. But if you don't want to do that, you can mash some buttons first, go into this little control room, and sure enough, there's our old pal, generic dead guy again. Okay, now after you get to the part where you have to lunge across again to get to the next area, you're supposed to go left there, come up here, and hidden behind some boxes is number 22 and our final dog tag of Chapter 1. So now we have 22 out of 95 dog tags. We are very close, and, well, we're not close at all. We got a long way to go, but keep checking back for the next video. Love ya.